Off is always on the gangster lane. Whatever. Welcome back to my channel. Hey. Yes, folks, we're going to have another video with the glare in my glasses. By the time you all see this video here in the United States anyway, Labor Day weekend has come and gone. The kiddies are back in school, and this weather, my grandmama and them used to call this pneumonia weather, child. So naturally, with the weather being a little bit up and down lately, I want to make sure I have fragrances to be able to accommodate any of those situations. So I have a number of fragrances that I think are going to be great for this transitional weather period that we're in. But before we get into today's video, you all make sure that you are subscribed and make sure you hit that notification bell, boo, so you don't miss when I upload another video. Also, make sure you give this video a big fat thumbs up because it's free and it really helps support the channel and help us to grow. And of course, if you're interested in trying or buying any of the fragrances mentioned in today's video, please make sure that you shop via any available links and or discount codes down below in the description box because it really helps support the channel and you're gonna buy it anyway. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. If you want to see the transitional fragrances that I have lined up for September, make sure you keep watching. Now, this first fragrance I plan on wearing this month is brand spanking new to the collection. Special thanks to the team at Twisted Lily for sending this over. First in the lineup this month is going to be Matiere Premier's Crystal Saffron. And again, special thanks to the team at Twisted Lily for sending this over. You can see that it's still in the plastic because we love cute chaos here. I still love vanilla powder and it is definitely on my radar, but because y'all keep selling it out, Twisted Lily was not able to send it over, so we went with Crystal Saffron from the same house. This comes at rave reviews from Aisha and Kayleen, aka Simply Aisha and Aromadicto, here on Instagram and YouTube. I'll make sure I have the information linked down below in the description box. I have never smelled this. Regardless if you are interested in trying this or any other luxury or niche fragrance, you all already know to use my discount code and link to Twisted Lily down below in the description box to save on your purchase. You're welcome. I'm so excited. Let's go ahead and unbox this. Here is a close-up of the box. Y'all, I'm so excited. Oh my goodness. Oh, I can already smell it. Oh, I can already smell it in the box. Oh, I can't get it out. They got it down in here. I can already smell it. Oh, I can already smell it. Ooh. Oh, I can already smell it. Here is a close-up of the bottle. Definitely simple, minimalistic. And this is the Big Daddy. So shout out again to Twisted Lily for not being stingy this time. Now, Matiere Premier is a French house. And if I'm not mistaken, that translates to raw materials. Which explains, oh, I can already smell it and I haven't even sprayed it yet. Which explains why what I've experienced from them so far has been very impressive. So, matter of fact, I've already heard that this is one that is best tested on skin as opposed to a tester strip. So, I'm going to go ahead and dive in. But, I'm not going to spray this like I would normally spray my things. Y'all know I spray my things. But, I've also heard that this one is a powerhouse. So I'm going to start slow. I'm gonna just do one spray each. Atomizer is undeniable. That's very strong. Oh, that smells good in the air. This is potent. Definitely a polarizing fragrance if you ask me, because that saffron is saffroning. Definitely a very leathery saffron. This is new to my collection, so I don't know the notes outside of it having saffron. I feel like there's probably some ambroxan in this as well too, because there's like, this is not at all like Baccarat. Not at all like Baccarat, but there is that airiness to the saffron, if you will. This is not sweet, okay? Also really, really musky. There's like a dryness to this. Similar dry muskiness that I feel like I experienced in vanilla powder as well. And that's a good time if you ask me. Very sexy. Much like Kayleen and Aisha have been stressing, this is not for the shy. You know what I'm saying? This is not for those of us that don't want to get noticed. Super grateful to have this in my collection and to continue spending time with it this fall and winter. So special thanks again to Twisted Lily for sending this over. Again, if you want to try or buy, you know, if you feel like you know, jumping out the window, make sure you shop via my discount code and link down below in the description box to save on your purchase. But super excited to spend some time with Crystal Saffron from Matiere Premier. And Aisha and Kayleen, this is all your fault. Now, since we started off so strong, let's go ahead and dial it back with Mont Blanc's signature. No stranger to the channel. This is one that we have talked about numerous times. Mont Blanc Signature was an honorable mention of sorts, if you remember from my most recent favorites video, which of course I'll have linked up top for you. Mont Blanc Signature I find to be an all-year fragrance. That's why it's called a signature fragrance. Starts off with this citrusy clementine. And clementine, it gives citrus, but to me, it's more of a, I won't say sweet citrus, but it's not as tart or as jarring as, say, a lemon or a bergamot. There's some white and yellow florals in here, which just adds that feminine and sophisticated touch to the fragrance. There's also some musk and vanilla in this that just makes this fluffy, ever so slightly sweet and powdery, which may or may not work for a number of people. I've had this in my collection for a little bit, so I don't have performance issues. I also overspray, so take that into context as well. This is not at all a loud, ostentatious fragrance. This is definitely, you know, more of a scent bubble, closer to your person fragrance. One of those subtle statement pieces, like I always tell you all about. Hashtag soft life, hashtag quiet luxury, hashtag soft woman era, because I want to make that differentiation. I don't know if this would necessarily be popular with, you know, the young tenderonis, but because this is amazing, it's definitely signature scent worthy, and it's so affordable and accessible. Absolutely, it's worth getting your nose on. Perfect for the office, errands, you know, little casual kickback situation. Just pleasant and simple, easy to reach for. So definitely going to be spending my time with Mont Blanc Signature. Them two sprays of Matiere Premier are going off. Next in my September lineup is another one that is absolutely no stranger to the channel. This is Kayali's Yum Pistachio Gelato 33. This one even has its own dedicated review. Can you believe it? I'll leave it linked up in the cards. My opinion very likely hasn't changed since then. In fact, my opinion about this has probably gotten even better, because I know y'all see the dent. This is nearing its end. The atomizer is still fire, packaging still fire, scent is still fire. I forgot how much I love this. This has gotten even better. My juice has gotten darker. I don't know if that's registering on camera, but this is so delicious. Definitely in my top 2 for the house. It's been quite a while since I've sprayed this bottle because I've been trying to savor this last little bit. But that's dead and gone. This smells even better than I remember. That opening is so fizzy and tickles my nose. I can't remember what it is. Is it like lime or something like that? Bergamot? I ain't gonna lie, I do gotta sneeze when I first spray this, but it's nutty, creamy, sweet, fluffy. But it's not too much of any of those things. Just perfectly balanced, fun goodness. I'm even smelling some of that fruitiness, some of those fruity notes coming out now. It's really the cotton candy and the marshmallow that are the stars for me. That is what projects and lingers on my skin the most, I feel. Just reminiscent of all of the experiences that you would have at a state fair or a carnival, which makes it perfect for this time of year. Because I don't know about y'all, but the state fair is going on right now here in Maryland, and this is perfect for it. And I love her. It wears well by itself. It layers with anything, and ooh, this is just a gem from this house. It's perfect for this time of year, if you ask me. Again, that's Kayali's Yum Pistachio Gelato 33. Another one in the lineup for September is this one from Sniff in collaboration with Alex L, and this is Healed Away. This one was in my May favorites. If you remember, I upgraded a sample of this to a full-size bottle with my own coin. Yes. Bought this myself because I loved it so much. I know what you're probably thinking. This is another pistachio fragrance, another vanilla. Yes, but this right here is totally different. Healed Away has a warmth and coziness to it that respectfully Yum just ain't got. Oh, this is so good. This is another one that when I first spray it, I do feel like I got the urge to sneeze. I think this has some ginger in it. So you can imagine, like, when you first spray this, this is, you know, a little, it might tingle a little bit. Pistachio is also more pronounced here, if you ask me. And this isn't fluffy and airy like Kayali's Yum Pistachio Gelato. This also has a greenness to it and a woodiness to it that makes this more sophisticated, more complex, and more weighty in a sense than Yum Pistachio Gelato as well. Yeah, if you've been around, you already know that I love this, so we're not going to spend too much time on it. I'll have my link and discount code to sniff down below in the description box in case you're interested in trying or buying. And yeah, we're going to continue spending time with Alex L and Sniff's collaboration, Heal the Way, this month. Another one that I've already kind of been dabbling into and will continue spending time with this month is Burberry Goddess. You all may remember when I featured this initially on the channel, I was impressed. And then Burberry was gracious enough to send me, actually, backtrack, I purchased a travel spray of Burberry Goddess when it initially launched, and, you know, shared my initial thoughts. Of course, if you want to see that, I'll make sure I have that video linked in the cards. But Burberry was gracious enough to send me a full-size bottle, so shout out to them. And my opinion ain't changed. You know what I'm saying? When they sent it to me, I still felt like this was a pretty, you know, basic vanilla. But y'all, this been sitting, and I know y'all see that dent, and me and God has been getting to know each other. You know what I'm saying? We've been spending a little time together lately, and, you know, after, you know, taking some time apart, and we've both had time to develop and grow and, you know, come back together and be better. I might have to eat crow on this one too. Still a simple, easy reach, pretty girl vanilla to me, but oh, this has gotten so much better as it's set. The lavender is definitely more pronounced now, but it's still a feminine, just perfectly balanced lavender. Not at all harsh and aromatic to the point where it overpowers that vanilla or takes away the gourmand facets of this fragrance. That ginger tickles my nose, and the cacao just makes this powdery and adds some depth and sweetness to the already sweet vanilla. Well, the 5011 versions of vanilla in this fragrance. And the vanilla has definitely matured. The performance of this has improved. I wore this to church the other day because it's perfect for that. This is definitely signature scent worthy, especially if you are a vanilla girly. But it just works for any and every occasion. You can dress it up, you can dress it down, you can wear it to work, you can wear it to errands. Just like Paradox is Prada's cash cow, Goddess is Burberry's cash cow. And it was so successful that they done put out this intense that y'all, you know, don't really love. But I feel like maybe y'all will come around to it, especially as the weather gets warmer. But this one is perfect for all year round by itself and layered. But specifically in this like transitional weather where it's cool one minute and hot the next, this can work in any of those occasions without being too little or too much. This is what I mean by signature scent worthy. Something I don't have to think about. Something that I can just put on and know will work. Yeah, so I'm going to continue spending time with Burberry Goddess, the original, this month. Next is another one that is no stranger to the channel. This one started as a travel and now we're here. Thanks to my scent sister, Vania McKell, for giving me the 100 ml of Dolce & Gabbana's Devotion. This. Now, I know that there is a new intense version, but I just got the 100 ml of this one. So I have to slow down. I'm not going to slow down. As a non-gourmand, non-vanilla girly, this is a gourmand that I can get behind. You know what I'm saying? I absolutely love this. I will say I'm not particularly loving it on this paper in this moment. It is giving household cleaner. The citrus is really harsh, but it's not that experience on my skin. The citrus is a candied citrus, sugary and sweet, and that orange blossom, which adds a different layer of citrus but also a somewhat floral sweetness, and the vanilla. This, as I have always told you all, smells like a fluffy lemon vanilla dessert, like a pound cake. Just sweet and delicious, but the citrus and the white florals cut through the sweetness so that it's not too sweet and adds a bright kind of freshness to it, to where it kind of works during this crazy transitional weather. Yeah, this is one that works well all year round. Personally, I've worn this in all 4 seasons. It layers well, it works well by itself, and especially as it ages, the performance gets even better. That's just what vanilla be doing. I get performance, I get projection, I get compliments. It ain't necessarily complex, but it is good, which is why they just made the Intense, and they're probably going to make another flanker. Another citrus, white floral, vanilla DNA fragrance. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't curious about the new Intense version, but I'm trying to chill, especially since I just got the 100 ml. Ooh, that rhyme. Regardless, I'm super excited to continue spending time with the original Dolce & Gabbana Devotion. Also, no stranger to the channel is Bond No. 9's Nolita. We love Bond bottles here, don't we? Anyway, this one has tangerine and freesia, so you can imagine how bright, fresh, juicy this is. This literally makes my mouth water when I first spray it. There's also freesia in here, which adds a different floral layer of freshness. If I'm not mistaken, there's also rose in Nolita. Definitely makes it grown, but still youthful, fun, flirty, along with that musky Bond DNA. I'll be honest in saying that this is not exceptionally unique, and it's not really necessarily my favorite from Bond either, but the people love Nolita, okay? This is one of Bond's best sellers, and this garners so many compliments. Perfect for social settings, and September is one of them months that I have to be outside because of people's birthdays. If you're going to brunch, if you're going to a little cookout, tailgate situation, Nolita is going to work. Just pretty pleasant and easy to reach for. So we're going to continue spending time with Bond No. 9's Nolita. This next one is from Narciso Rodriguez, and this is Musk Noir Rose. That's probably not really showing up well. This is one that I blind bought when it was viral years ago, and I questioned my decisions when I first got it, but I think the dent shows you how I feel about it now. As soon as I spray this, I get that juicy plum. There's also some white florals in this, which of course are polarizing. Some people have definitely said that this is a little bit, you know, on the mature side, and I don't disagree with that. Personally, while I feel like this is mature, I don't feel like it smells like a church mother, but you might feel differently. It's definitely mature though. I would say if you are a fan of Prada Paradox or Valentino's Donna Born in Roma, the original, you will probably really enjoy this. I feel like they may not be the same necessarily, but similar vibes. But I feel like Donna Born in Roma and Paradox are more youthful and flirty, where I feel like this is more sultry and sophisticated. This is also really, really musky. This is my first and only from the house, but Narciso Rodriguez is known as the king of musk. He is known for musk fragrances. And this is a great introduction. I'm definitely going to be getting my nose on others from the house. It's clean, it's elegant, it's sophisticated, it's sexy, and it garners compliments, even though it's definitely a subtle, understated fragrance. It's still present and still makes a statement without doing too much, which you all know I love. So yes, I really enjoy this one and can't wait to continue spending time with her this month. Again, this is Narciso Rodriguez, Musk Noir Rose for her. Another fragrance in the lineup for September that was added to the collection around this time last year, courtesy of the team at Twisted Lily, was Thamine's Patiala. Can y'all see that dent? Child. I want to remind you, in case you are new here, that Patiala, first of all, the atomizer don't play. But also, this is an extrait de parfum. So this is a very, very potent, powerful fragrance. Patiala opens with aldehyde, so this smells really soapy and clean, but like luxurious, because it's also a floral aspect that just makes this smell feminine and wealthy. There's a few different florals in this, if I'm not mistaken, but what stands out most to me is the rose. The most elegant, womanly, wealthy rose. And the patchouli in this, please don't let it scare you. It's so clean. And the patchouli just helps this to last for all eternity. This lasts on my skin and my clothing all freaking day. Not at all a performance issue for me. My nose, my skin, okay? Somehow, some way, especially as a niche extrait de parfum, this manages to perform, project, receive compliments, and make you just feel rich and beautiful and like you have your life together all day long, at least from my perspective, my experience. To me, my nose, my skin, my clothes. Yet still be light and airy. Someone online once said that this is Delina and Baccarat's love child, and I absolutely agree. This is so good. Another one that Mama Tresses be dipping into and absolutely loves. 10 out of 10 would highly recommend. Grab you a sample, or if you're feeling frisky, go ahead and grab you a bottle. I'll have a link and a discount code down below in the description box. Thameen Patiala, we love her. This next one is not a stranger to the channel, but we definitely have not talked about it in depth. I think I talked about it in a haul, which of course I'll leave linked up in the cards, but does she need an introduction? She probably do for some of y'all. This is Xerjoff's La Capitale. We need to spend some time together. In fact, I've already pulled her out this month. And if you remember, this is expensive and only comes in a 50 ml. So I will not be spraying this on a tester strip, skin only. A moment of silence. This is strawberry, peach, and they are sweet and rich. But be not deceived. This ain't childish, okay? This is not your pink, dainty, mass appealing, you know, entry level fruity fragrance. This is grown. This is niche. This is complex. This is layered, and it takes you on a roller coaster. There's also some caramel, so you can just imagine how sweet and just sexy and alluring this is. But what separates this from being your average, everyday, sweet, girly, fruity fragrance, there's oud, there's saffron, there's leather. Now, I don't know why Xerjoff will put any of that together, but somehow it works. Everything is smooth, it's well balanced to me, my nose. And while those feel like some thick, heavy hitter notes, and they are, this is still somehow light and airy. And it's powdery as it dries down as well. Oh my God, this is so good. It's sexy. Big night in the bottle, little black dress, okay? While this is definitely not a beast mode fragrance, it's still above average and will definitely project. It's also fun with like a naughty edge to it. So you can wear this on a sexy date night, but you can also wear this to happy hour and have a good time. It's well beloved in the fragrance community. Some people even deem this a signature scent. This is just not your everyday fruity fragrance, and that is what I absolutely love about it. It's perfect to wear all year round. It can cut through the cold, but you can also wear this during the warmer months. But I would limit it in the warmer months to the evenings, just because it does have leather, oud, and saffron, girl. Be serious. Also tuned as well. Life is short, so do what you want to do. If you are a fruity fragrance lover, but you want to smell more unique and more elevated, highly recommend getting your nose on Xerjoff's La Capitale. I mean, goodness, look at the bottle, girl. Last but most certainly not least for my September lineup, does she even need an introduction? I'm gonna watch guidance, ladies and gentlemen, days and thems. Again, shout out to the team at Twisted Lily for sending this over. An absolute love at first sniff, but I know that wasn't the case for everybody. This ain't for the babies, okay? This is super polarizing, super powerful, super projecting, super potent, super perfume, okay? This is one that I don't even have to spray because of how strong it is. You start off with this pear. Pear usually registers as kind of fresh to me, but in this one, this is more of a poached or cooked pear. It's sweet, also some hazelnuts. It's also really floral from some rose and probably some other things, because one thing about Amouage is going to be a bunch of notes. It's got some depth and some spice to it from some incense and some saffron. That's already a whole lot going on, but adding even more complexity to this fragrance is akigala wood and sandalwood. Not only is that woodiness adding some depth, some creaminess, some powderiness, is also adding some performance and some projection, okay? This is one that you have to scrub off. I don't have to go crazy with the sprays of Guidance at all, because one thing about it, it's gonna last, and I ain't got to go looking for it neither. I know that new Guidance 46 Extra is out and about, but I'm gonna keep rocking with the original, because she ain't done me wrong yet. Very polarizing and carnal scent. It makes me feel really feminine. It makes me feel sexy. It makes me feel rich. If you ain't trying to get noticed, don't even bother with this, because no matter what setting you wear this in, someone is going to say something. This is niche perfumery, ladies and gentlemen, theys and thems. 10 out of 10 would highly recommend getting your nose on Amouage, the original Guidance. So folks, these are some of the transitional fragrances that I plan on spending time with in September. Definitely sound off below in the comments and let me know your thoughts, and let me know if you've tried any of these fragrances or if you're interested in trying them. Of course, if you're interested in trying or buying, make sure you use any links and or discount codes, including samples, down below in the description box, because it really helps me out. After commenting on this video on your way to watching another video of mine, make sure that you like, share, and subscribe. Thank you all so much for watching. Please be safe, and I'll catch you in the next one. I got drunk the other day. It was a birthday party. Oh, y'all probably tired of seeing me with this puff. Yeah, I'm not getting ready to waste my good shit. Let's just start over. The puff probably tired of puffing too. Shit. The devil is a liar. Yeah. Ooh. Celsius is kicking in, guys. It's kicking in. FYI. This video is probably under 25 minutes for y'all, but it took me 3 to 5 business days to film in real time, and I want you to know that Crystal Saffron is still going strong.